I was talking to Mr. Olympia Jay Cutler. He recommended 1 to 1.5 grams of protein and 2 to 3 grams of carb per pound of body weight. I'm sure he did. He's also taken enough growth hormone to kill a fucking moose and fucking anabolic steroids. And they chronically overeat. Their organs are all enlarged. Those guys aren't healthy, man. Those guys are fucking banged up when they stop competing. They're banged the fuck up. He recommended. He's not a nutritionist. He's Jay Cutler. He's a guy who does stuff. He's not a fucking nutrition expert. You know, just a reminder, when you get to that kind of level, you have coaches, you have people. Everything that Jay Cutler was doing was to be as big as fucking possible, as lean as fucking possible, as symmetrical as fucking possible to win Mr. Olympia. He wasn't doing it to be healthy. He wasn't doing it to live a long time. Everything that he's done is to, or was at that point, I don't know what he's doing now, was to be huge, symmetrical, blah, 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 shredded, dry, bloom on stage. That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only outcome. So when you talk about, okay, he says I should eat a gram or a gram and a half or 2 grams per pound of body weight. Maybe that does help you get bigger. Maybe it does. Maybe if you eat 2 grams, also more calories. And it's also more, it's dense. You're eating a lot of protein. You're going to get full too. So you're getting a lot more. If you're eating a lot of chicken, it's a filling thing. It's heavy. Your body just doesn't need that much. And it's not the primary source of energy. Your body likes fats and carbohydrates more. And you don't need that many carbohydrates. Your body loves fat. Your brain loves fat. Your joints, your endocrines, your body loves fucking fat. Loves it. And everyone's different when it comes to genetics. Everyone's different when they react to food. But remember that Jay Cutler, every other bodybuilder, is doing A, B, and C specifically to win these competitions. They're not doing it to live to be 150. They're not doing it for longevity. So just remember what he's saying and the context. He's not a nutrition expert. He's Jay Cutler, and he knows what he needs to do in order to get himself a title for Mr. Olympia. That's all that is. That's specific output. It's like training a certain way to get better at playing basketball. You're going to take like professional training advice from LeBron James? You shouldn't. He's not a personal trainer. He knows how to train for basketball for him, and he knows what he needs to do to perform at a high level. He's not a fitness expert. He might know a lot. He might know more than some, certified trainers, but you get my point. It's like people have context around their experience. And especially that's why when I talk about nutrition, I'm talking from my personal experience with myself, with members, with clients. So I have a lot of experience because I have a lot of reference points of how I've guided people to successful outcomes. So I know what I've done myself. I know what works for many people. And that's why I talk about the elimination diet. That's why I'm not pushing, hey, be a vegan. Hey, be a carnivore. Hey, eat high fat. I'm telling you what I do. I'm not saying that you have to. For most people, I think it fucking works. For most people, I think most people will react better because it's like any kind of standard deviation statistics. The vast majority are going to be within one bell curve. And then there's going to be outliers. Some people might do better with veganism. Some people might do better with carnivore. Most people are going to be better with omnivore type lifestyles. Shocker. We're omnivores. Most people are going to be, okay, I'll eat some plant stuff. I'll eat some animal stuff. And then what type? The quality matters, but most people are going to be in the middle. I'm not a carnivore. I eat a ton of animal products and a lot of high fat. I don't eat a ton of protein. I'm more about the fat. I'm more about my fat intake rather than carbohydrates and protein. So it really depends on what your goal is and how you're approaching it, but the food quality and blah, blah. So the outliers are going to be the ones that are in those groups, carnivore and vegan and such. That's why those groups are smaller, because there's more standard deviation. That's why a lot of people fall out of them, because it's not ideal for most people. Thanks for watching, fam. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on YouTube so you can catch the live streams every single day.